Okay. Hi guys. Right. Just run it, and this is um, the Dow and the Nasdaq trading strategy. For those of you, if there's any newbies in the room, this strategy is proven. This is the best strategy. There isn't a better strategy than this. Okay, for trading this system, it really is the best. Okay, it can be used on any market. It works particularly well for Forex and the Dow and the Nasdaq. Okay, and if you follow this strategy and utilize the entry and exit system that I'll mention in this video, right, you'll become a master trader. You will win your day. And at the end of the day, if you can get yourself 3 trades, you are going to make millions of dollars, pounds, euros here, okay, with this system. All right. So it's all based around the premise of go with the flow. So if you ever, see GWTF in the chat roll, right, that's what I'm saying. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay. Till blues appear. This appears to be, something that a few members tend to struggle with, but this is how I kind of trade now when the blues appear, right? Again, I've kind of written out what you should be doing because I know some of you like to see it in writing, but the video itself will show you exactly what I mean. All right, so basically you go with the flow until blues appear. When the blues appear, it's usually a 15 blue, okay, first. You can either continue to go with the flow or stop going with the flow and wait for the reversal. Now, one thing I will say, if you get a 15-minute blue and a 1-hour blue, depending on, you know, the strength of the trend or the bias that you're trying to reverse, right? Just stop going with the flow, right? If you get 2 blues, 15 and a 1-hour, it's going to turn, okay? Again, depending on the strength of the trend or the bias at the time. All right. So what you do is, once the blues appear, if you're going to stop trading, go with the flow, fine, right? You do not take a reversal trade until price has closed above or below the 5-minute orange line. Okay? It's got to close above or below. You cannot trade before that. All right? Once price has closed above or below the 5-minute orange line, right? Price usually always bounces off the 15-minute orange line. Now it's up to you if you take that trade, because basically the 5-minute yellow line, because basically that 5-minute yellow line is the 15-minute orange line, and sometimes you get a nice bounce out of it, right? But just be aware that sometimes, if there's a 15-minute blue and a 1-hour blue, then that 5-minute yellow line bounce might not be good. Okay, might not be a good trade. All right. But once that bounces out the way, and it hasn't broken the 5-minute BB band again, right? So if it hasn't gone up and smashed that BB band again, then it's basically creating either a lower high or a higher low, and the chances are it will reverse. That should be your absolute first trade. You should not have taken a reversal trade before that 5-minute yellow line bounces out of the way. Okay, that is to me, that even if it's gone back up above the 5-minute orange line, if that 5-minute yellow line bounces out of the way, then the chances are the next move down will the next move will work. Okay, the next reversal trade, I should say, will work. All right. So if you're trying, just one other thing, by the way, if you are trying to reverse a really strong trend or a really strong bias, wait for a pure rule 2. That means waiting for price to close above or below the 15-minute orange line. Okay, that rule is just unbelievable, guys. Okay. And entries and exits are up to you, but I'll highlight my preferred system in this video. Okay, guys? Right, so let's go and have a look at a few recordings, then we'll do the entries afterwards. Okay. In fact, should I do them now? Yeah, we'll do them now. Okay, we'll do them now. Right, so these, just before I show you this, you know, one of the first things I do when I come in the room is I am looking for a big long-term LT BB band to be broken. Okay, and the Dow and the Nasdaq, well, the Dow in particular, the Nasdaq wasn't far off the 4 hour, but the Dow, I'll just show you. This was Friday. Okay, the Dow shot up on opening bell and broke the 4 hour BB band again. Right, and now because it had the weekly red yellow, you can see what it's done, right? Because it had a weekly red yellow, my bias then was down. Okay, so all I was waiting for, guys, right? I'll go on the back on the other charts for that, right? Was let's get to it. This here, see it? I'll just get me doodah up so I can highlight it. Was that candle there? See it? It closed below 5 minute orange line. Okay, that's it. That is what I was waiting for. Once that had happened, I'm happy. Okay, and I'll just move it along just to show you why. Right? Okay, so yep, that had happened there. My next trade was this one. Right, then a pullback here, then down again, then a pullback, down again. Right. The reason you know that this is so strong is because it's basically telling you, right, that the reversals happened. If you see here, you know, the blues were here, guys, but look what happened. It bounced off the orange line, but then when it broke it, it's telling you, look, I'm getting ready to reverse and I'm going now. Okay, and look at how many 50 pip trades there were after reversal, you know, and carried on most of the session after. That was the big shoot up, right, and then that down was, it broke the 1 hour orange line. Okay, I only took 50 on that one. I was gutted. Oh no, 120 I took on that one. 60 on the Nasdaq when that one did the same here. That one there down because I was coming on air. Anyway, right, so that's showing you basically, you know, what I look for. Now then, I'll get up here and see if I can show, because one or two here we're asking about when do I know when to take the what we call them. That was it here, wasn't it? There. When to take the HA EMA trades, right? That's down to the amount of momentum, right? If you see the momentum boxes, double figures, guys, that is when price is going to come from the HA EMAs, right? And it's generally in the most volatile period, which, as you can see here, it's just as that reversal got going. Now you can see, I won't mention names, but you can, there were members asking, you can see after session the moves were coming from the 5 minute orange line, and that's because it slows down. Okay, so that's, you know, in the most volatile period and the number of momentum is high, right, that's when it's going from the HA EMAs. Okay, and now then, how do I enter? So let's have a look at this first trade here, right? 1505. 1505, where's that then? Let's have a look. It's even further back. Somewhere up here. Right, 1505 was that candle here. I think I took this one, to be honest with you, the second move, because it sometimes I'll do this, guys. I'll look at it and I'll think, right, well, it's bounced here, you know, it's bounced here, so the next time it'll go through. So sometimes I will take that, and I know one or two other members did take it, right? So it may have been somewhere here that I was in, okay, which was a bit earlier. What, I can't remember what time that said then. 55 somewhere. A bit more up here. Somewhere is it? There. Right. So it was on this particular candle here. See it? There. Alright. So what I am doing, just get a line on here. Right, is once I like the setup, we'll look at another one of these in a minute, right? But once I like the setup, I am looking for this candle on the Renko there. See it there? Right, and I'm looking for about halfway. Okay, so once that candle's going red and it gets to about 5 or 6 pips, I'm taking my trade. Okay, and what this does, right, even with a risky trade, it gets you in very early. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that was 45 pips up before it turned a bit here. Okay, so basically, guys, what this is doing for me is meaning that I can keep in that trade because I was in so early. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, because I'm pretty much saying to myself, because it's the riskier trade, it's the second move and not, you know, one that's telling me it's definitely reversed, right? What I'm doing is I'm saying, right, well, okay then, I'll use a break-even stop loss with this. So stop loss would have been break-even where he entered the trade there. See? Okay? So I left it and it won there. Do you understand? You understand, guys? So, because of this really lightning fast entry, it was 10, 20, 30, 45 pips up. It had almost won before it mucked around on that candle there. Okay, so this is something I think that you need to adopt. Certainly 1 or 2 members, right? You get a lightning fast entry, you'll get more pips. Okay, just one other. We'll have a look. Just let me see which one is it. I'll have a look at this one here, right? 1502, 10, 1505. So it probably, that one again, you know, it was on that candle there, which went 60 plus pips. Well, that's it there, right? So because again, you know, this move was the candle that broke it, so I won't use that one. I'll use one where it's already closed below. So we'll look at this one, which was 1505. Where was it? 1505, 1504. So it was probably halfway down here. Okay, that particular trade. So let's look at this one instead, because it's definitely 100% closed below here. So let's look at this one here. Yeah, just move it, Renko along. And again, you know, I'm not just looking here for the setup, guys. This is kind of what I've been saying, right? My setup is here, right, and here, and then this is just the entry system, the Renko. So again, you know, that first one down there, 1503, I likely would have been in just seeing that, you know. Again, here, seeing that, another 50 pipper there, minimum 50 pipper. Look at these, 160 pip. Do you understand? So I see it here. Hi mom, I'm in. Hi mom, I'm in. You know, I'm not waiting for momentum. I know that momentum's high, right? I saw double digit momentum, right? Of which I'll point out in the video again shortly, guys. And then I know the trade is going to win from here, okay? But using something like this, you know, you might have been on the BB band and you said, right, okay, it's going red. I've seen me set up here. It's going red. I'm in. Right, you're in there. Look, you can see if this green candle here, it's still not even coming to you. Stop loss yet, so you might have survived if you'd have had a break-even stop loss there, and then eventually 50 pip, where was it? There. You won on this candle there. That one. Okay? You understand, guys? You're getting in really early because of this, but just find your setup, right? Make sure you've got the reversals in. Find your setup here or here, right? Renko. Candle color change, basically, that's what you're looking for. And if you can do that, you will have lightning fast entries like that one there. Excuse me. That one there. That one there. Do you understand, guys? And again, you know, that one won for 50. That one won for 50 easy. Alright, you can tell that one won for 50 easy. Do you understand, guys? That one up here won for 50. If you can get your head around this, guys, this entry system, you will kill it. It's really, really, really fast. I'll just, you know, kind of show you. Look at all these moves down, you know, that would have won for 50 pips. See, look, that one there as well, that one there, that one there, and they're all either HA EMAs, okay, HA yellows, HA yellows, right, Renko yellows maybe, right, 5 minute orange lines, or it might be momentum, whatever you use for the your setup. And then, as I say, you're just looking for that there, like that momentum. Nice bit of momentum showing on the Renko there. About halfway, guys. As soon as it gets halfway, I'm in. Okay. Now then, I mentioned I'd show you the one or two of you how to use, you know, the buy stops, the sell stops, right? Basically, well, I'll show you again. All right, so they're going to show up as, oh, God, it's not even showing up. Why is that not showing up? I don't know why that's not showing up, guys. Just let me. What have I done here? Oh, right. Viewing options. Why is that off? That shouldn't be off. What is it? Ah, there it is. Right. It's going to show up as a buy stop. Right, so I'll just reverse it because well, obviously, you know, price is quite low, so it's going to show up as a buy stop where I'm doing this. But basically, what you can do is kind of, so if I just get rid of that minute, this now, because it's saying TP here, it won't be TP, it will be stop loss. All right, so what you do is you can go, your entry needs to be half decent. So, well, I'll put it at 22 because that covers the cost of the spread as well. Okay, so let's say your setup's in, and you were looking at this trade here, taking it down from here because you had a 5 minute orange line trade. So what you can do is, while it's going up here on these green candles, you follow it, right? So you want to be a candle and a half behind. So while that candle's forming, you're following it up. When that candle closes, you should be here. Okay? So again, then when it got to the top, you would be there. Okay, so it's, you know, because this is where you are here on this candle. So it's gone up and then it turns and you're in. Okay, so that's another way you can do it. Hands, you know, I said I won't mention your hands, but it's just, you know, I just think that if you can't do the direct entry, then you might be worthwhile trying to get your head around this. Okay, but again, you'd be following it there, right? 1.5 candles behind, and leave it, and then bang, it triggers. But what you will notice, let me just go back on here, right? What you will notice is that every time you use this kind of entry system, guys, where are we? We'll get a line again, right? Is that it doesn't go against you. Look, it didn't go against you there. This one didn't go against you straight away here, right? That one there, you know. Again, here, look. So terrible line, but it should be halfway on that candle there. But again, didn't go any pips against you. Again, here, look. Okay, again here, look. You're 25 pips up there before that first green candle there. Do you understand? So you're virtually always in the green with your pips before it turns. Alright guys, as long as you're picking the correct setups. Right, hi mom, this is where they'll come from. Right, when it slows down later on, right, this is where they'll come from. Look, look, look. You see? He might, we probably really would have had blues there, to be honest with you, so you might not have taken those last two, but do you understand when it's volatile, price doesn't get back into here, right? When it slows down, it's from the 5 minute orange line. When it's volatile, the momentum numbers are high, it's from the EMAs. Okay, and like I say, guys, if you use this entry system like this, you know, getting in on that first red candle, you'd be immediately in the green. Okay, all right guys, so I hope that gives you I've been using this for my entries now, guys, and it's super fast, super fast. Okay, right, just a quick look at the Nasdaq. I'm not going to go into the entries or the EMAs, but look again here. This is what I'm talking about. Close below the yellow when the blues are in. And Hanzo and guys, I know I keep saying I won't mention it, but look, bounced there off the yellow. That was the first trade I took because it had bounced off the yellow. You could have waited. Some of you want 2 or 3 trades, 3 or 4 trades a day. Seriously, guys, you can wait for that. Because then when that pulled back, bang, 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 bang. Ugh, probably that one there as well. That one there. You know, this one here, 1 hour orange line. Do you understand, guys? This is why I'm saying, you know, you do not have to be trading this period when there are blues in play. You could just ignore that and say, well, I'll wait for this to happen here, there. All right, so yeah, I've spent enough time on that. Now let's just go and have a look at a couple of recordings, shall we? And you'll see it excuse me, in real time. Okay, so where are we at? Right, now, you know, most of you know now that I kind of like to know what's going to happen with opening bell. It's a big move. You'll see me beforehand. You've seen BT doing it now. He was doing it on Friday, right, saying this is what I'd like to see, right, and this is what I like to see. I want to see it break, in particular, the 4-hour BB bands. Okay, or sometimes the orange line, but definitely if it breaks a 4-hour BB band, I'm like, whoa, right, I know this is going to reverse. Okay, so excuse me. Before we go any further, I'm just going to highlight on the Nasdaq, right, the system that I've just laid out. This one, probably there, close below. It's, oh God, I can't believe I've done that. Honestly, guys, somebody should tell me. There, close below, pull back, bang, first trade. Pull back, bang, second trade. Pull back, bang, massive third trade there. And then because these two here didn't come back into 5-minute orange lines, and that one, they would have been the HA charts. They would have been in between the two lines, the two EMAs on the HA charts. All right. So, yeah. Right. So then, blue. Okay. Up. Closed above here on that one. Okay. You can see it's not bounced yet. All right. Fine. All right. This is before opening bell, by the way, as well, guys. Fine. So you might not have taken that trade there. Okay. You want 3 trades, 4 trades at 50 pips a day. Be really fussy. You don't need to take that. Okay, but we're going to move on anyway. Yep, you might have attempted this one now. Just about closed above, I think, there. But this is one of them where it could still come down or it could go up. Okay, let's say you did take it, right? You see this candle? Again, I'll just highlight it. This green candle there, right? You would have been in around about there, like that. That's your entry. Okay, look, you're already nearly 20 pips up. Okay, so what I'll do is just move this one on a bit. I want to see myself what happens here because I haven't actually done any research on this one. Okay, look, you're 20 odd pips up now. Right, then it comes back down. But you, excuse me, guys. But you see what I mean? Because you had a break even because it was a bit risky. These are the ones where I would have kind of not let this go 20 pips against me. Sometimes you'll see on my losses that I have a 5-pip loss, and this is probably one of them, right? Because it's not really got going. You understand? Because of where it was at the 50-minute orange line, the 1-hour orange line. It's like still a risky trade. Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of one where I would have said, right, okay, I'll just get out like there, and lost 5 or 6 pips, maybe a bit more because it shot down. All right, but again, it is before opening bell, and I do tend to let the opening bell go now. Okay, so anyway, let's click on. Yeah, you see, so it wouldn't, there's no way I'd have let that lose 20, 30 pips. Okay, because of how risky it was. But let's get past opening bell, because it usually shakes things up a bit. Yeah, as you can see on the Dow and the Nasdaq. All right. Oh. Right. So, any trade you're looking for here, then, right? This one, you've had your back up here. You can see it closed. It's bounced off there. The orange, the yellow line, the 5-minute yellow line. Okay. So then this next trade up is good. Oh, it's you've got the blues in. Yep, broke the 4-hour, flipped up BB band. Yeah, that's a trade I would have taken here, and I think it's this one here. Alright, so let me just draw a line there. Right, so, you know, that would have been the entry. And you see 10, 20, 30, 35 pips up before this here started to happen. Do you understand? This is the importance of getting a really early entry, guys. You know, if you can get a really early entry, then you're going to be in the pips before it starts to turn on you. Just hang on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. I just sneeze. Okay, so do you understand? I'm still in the green now on this because of that entry there. That's the importance of getting that early entry. Whereas, you know, I know one or two of you, if you're waiting for momentum, you're not going until here, and straight away it's back down against you. Okay, see, straight away you're in the red instead of in the green. Right, so again, in there I can decide what I want to do. Okay, it means I didn't have to get out when this pulled back 30 pips there. Do you understand, guys? Right, so let's just move on a bit more. There you go, it won. Cleared. You see? So I was in here, didn't have to panic when it went back against me there. Okay, and then it won somewhere up here. Do you understand the importance now of that early entry? All right, that's something everybody needs to work on in the room. Okay, and again, look at it, guys. Look at this move. All right, right. And again, right. Okay, so now we've broke the 8-hour top flip down BB band at the top. Okay, so this now is very likely going to turn, right? But what it'll do is it'll probably bounce first, which means if you want to risk that trade, you can. Okay, right? But then the blue will appear and it will probably go down. Okay, so again, we'll flick through, see, gets to the 5-minute orange line. There's your bounce. See, there was the bounce. Okay, but again, if you're in nice and early here, it was 35 pips up before it turned on you. Do you understand, guys? This is the importance of getting in early. It gives you plenty of time then to say, oh, well, I don't like the look of this, I'll get out. Or, oh, yeah, it'll be all right, I'll go. You know? Yeah, and there was the second move. Okay, so now you've closed below. Oh, you're going to close below, I should say. All right, so if you didn't take this move down here, if you did, you'd already won a 50 pipper. Right, but that was the second move. So, you know, some of you, I've said what will happen here. This will bounce and then it'll probably go through. Okay, it bounced again a bit there as well, which was, I think, that one there. Right, but then that down. Okay, flip down BB band there. This BB bands are flipping down. Everything's saying down. Okay, pull back here now. Pulling back. Look for, you know, it might be a little green candle, and then in. But again, look at the momentum, guys. Right, this is when double digits like this is when it tends to go from the HAEMAs. All right, so we'll flick on and see. Oop. Right, so pull back. Here now, look, these. There, in. See it? See that? There, on the red? Right. I'm in. So let's have a look. Oh, wrong thing there. Is that what I wanted to do, wasn't it? Right, so it went down to and then come up. So what I probably would have done here is let it go up here and then take it out. Or because it's near the BB band, I might be saying, right, well, okay, I'll risk another 5 pips. All right, so I'm pretty much 15 pips down at the minute. Okay, but I like the look of this. to the downside. Okay, so we'll see if it goes another, starts another green candle about 5 pips, then I will accept there that I lost 20 pips. But then I'd still be ready to get in again because I know this is looking like down. It's just a 15-minute orange line. It's a period when it can go either way. You know what I say about the 1 hour orange line? It's exactly the same, guys. It can do it with a 15. Okay, but let's flick a little bit on. Right, so I would have lost on that, but I'm looking for it again now because this is like the pullback setting up the down. Okay, so again, I'd be looking for half a red candle here. Okay, in fact, we'll leave and see. I think one of the members in the room actually has his own Renko candle set on 5 pips, guys, so that when it closes, that triggers his entry. You know, which is basically what I'm mentioning do here, but you're just watching the 10 pip candles. All right. Come on. And if, again, you know, if some of you are using a sell stop, then your sell stop would be there. Okay, because you've followed price up. There we go. I think that's in, is it? Yeah, we were definitely in. Okay, so let's click on again. Down. There we go. Yeah, working against us, but he's still a few pips up. Bang, I can't really see that, but no, it's not 1, but it's 10, 20, 30 pips, and then it's coming back against us a bit. It's just because of where it is here, guys, at the moment. All right, eventually it will sort itself out. As you know, as it does, the markets tend to do this for a bit. They muck around, and then all of a sudden it'll say, right, okay, let's go one way or the other. Blue appeared, so you might have said, no, okay, I'm not taking any more downs with that there. It's entirely up to you. The other thing is, guys, you know, if one pair doesn't make sense like this is why I say to you, have, you know, your Nasdaq and the Dow charts, right? Because if you look at the Nasdaq, guys, okay, really clear as to direction. All right, and all these EMAs, nice clear distance between them. All right. The Dow, look, the pippy smudge. All right. Anyway, again, yeah, you know, you close way below here, pull back, bang, pull back, bang. Okay, pull back here, bang. All right, and all you're doing is what I've said before. You're waiting for the you know, the system to tell you that it's reversed. Okay, and that's kind of how I do it. But again, you know, look at all these guys. Look in there, in there, in back up here somewhere. Do you understand? This is what I'm saying. The early entry, your trades. Okay, and kind of, to be honest with you, looking at these two, you probably would have looked at the Nasdaq and traded the Nasdaq today until this one gets going. It looks quite good now, I must admit. Coming below here, this closes below, then it's down all the way. It's just sometimes, guys, they take a good while to get going, and if you can just either not trade that period or trade the other pair, the other you know, whether it's the Dow or the Nasdaq, right, then so be it. But we'll flick on anyway. Yep. Was that this move here? I'm not sure if it's that there, I think. Again, look, momentum must have been high. It's coming from the H8 EMAs. And again, judging here. Whoops. And again, you know, it's just sometimes they take a while to get to get going. And all you have to do is look at the other pair or wait for the system to tell you it's ready. It's reversed. Okay, here we go. I'll just pause this here. Look, another blue in here, 1 hour blue in here. What if we broke? Daily, weekly orange line comes up, closes above, bounces down from the yellow here. This then could have been your trade here. Oh yeah, look there. Or is that the full move? Yeah, that might be the full move actually. So your entry, judging 14, 40, 14, 45, so oops, somewhere there, like that. Okay, have a quick flick on, see if we got it. Yeah, I think you got that, didn't you? Yep, looks like you got it. Okay, and again, this is all you have to do. I mean, I do tell you on a regular basis in the room, guys, just be patient when it comes to reversals, right? And be really picky. You want 2, 3, maybe 4 trades a day of 50 pips, and you'll easily get that doing it this way. Okay, probably got a 50 pipper in there. Okay, yep. And again, look, this one's come right, even though it closed above here, right, and it bounced down here, it's closed right below again. Okay, so it's probably more down. So, you know, taking this here, you probably won. Again, 15-minute orange line. Sometimes that 15-minute orange line, these 2 rules here, guys, right, are just gonna save your bacon so much. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at another one. I'm not sure what that was. Was it 28? Can't remember. Was it 28, that one, guys? Or was it this one? I don't think it was this one, was it? No, right, so this one. Or was it? I can't remember what number that was. Oh, terrible. Honestly, no, it wasn't that one, was it? Yeah, this one. Right, so anyway, 9:34, opening bell, just happening here. Again, we're looking for a big BB band. This one's outside daily, weekly orange line here. Probably going to go down. Okay, so just wait. Not sure. Well, that blue's been there for a while, look. So look at the mess it was here. And all you had to say was, I'll wait until this happens. They are closed below. I'll pause it there. We've closed below. Now, the yellow. Okay, so now your trades are down. Pull back. See it? Down. See it? You know, you just wait it out and let it tell you what's going to happen. This one closed above here, so pull back and up. So again, you know, if you look at your entries here, it might have been on that candle there. Okay, it went 15 pips against you. You might have got out and then got back in again on that one. You know, sometimes I just let these go knowing that there, right, has told me that's going to happen. Okay, because it looked down here. You know, outside daily, weekly orange line, look. You know, that's looking down. Okay, and again, you have the blue here, closed above there, pull back, bang. Probably on that one. So again, any one of those 2 there. What, 10, 20, 30, 35 pips at the moment, right? And if you look at this particular one there, right, you know, even if you had a break even stop loss, because you weren't sure, right, it wouldn't have gone near it. And at the moment, like I say, you 10, 20, 30, 35 pips up. So let's just kind of see on that one. There you go. You definitely won that one. Now, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. About a 60 pip move. So you definitely would have won a 50 pipper. Okay, based on what I've been teaching you. Let you know the charts tell you, and that's in smudge. Both of them were pretty smudgy, but they both told you there and there that they were going to do that and that. Okay, and again, look, you know, you would have won that one. You would have won that one. Okay, and that's it. That's it. That is all you have to do when you're unsure when the blues are there, guys. Is just let the market tell you. Then there's a pullback again here. Right, look at this one. Bump. Look, either of these here. You're in on, and bang, another 50 pipper. Same again here. Pullback. Bang. Another 50 pipper, is it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 odd, yeah. So you definitely would have won that one again and again, guys. Your entries, look at this. Halfway down that candle, halfway on either of those candles there. That one or that one. Right, and bang, bang. And that was all because that happened there and that happened there. Okay? So, yeah, some of you might say, oh, well, the blues are in again now. Right, fine. You know, if you fancy, I mean, you broke the 4-hour BB band there. This one's outside daily here. So if you fancy these reversing, these blues working, fine. You know, you've got a blue there, you've got a blue there. Right? Let it close. Let it, you know, close below that orange line. Right? Let it close above that orange line. Right? Then wait out the bounce and take. Right? You don't have to take every trade, guys. And this, and you know, this is like half an hour since opening bell. If you look at the time there, look. Sorry, there. Right? Half an hour since opening bell. You've got 9 hours to trade, guys. There's no need to be rushing it. Okay? And I mean, you know what I'm like about the after session? It's when it slows down, it's just feed me, Seymour. You know? Look, there was another one down here. In fact, there was one, yeah, that one there. Can you see it here? There. So you would have won that if you just carried on. And it is quite a strong bias as well, that one, guys. So, you know, maybe you could have said, well, it's too strong, that. You know, to be going against. That was a bit messy, but again, there was another up, I suppose. If you wanted to risk that one. With the blue there, you know, you closed below here, so you might have said, no, I'm looking for the downs. To be honest, we are looking at the LTs. I'm not too sure myself what's going to happen there. Okay, but the Nasdaq, pretty clear, you know. Anyway, let's move on a bit, see what happens. Oh, yeah, it is a bit messy to down, isn't it? And then it does go. But yet another one here. Oh, and it's a beauty now, guys, because if you look here, look, off the BB band there, bang. There. Okay, move on again. Yep, got the blues again. So here we go. Look at this. Guys, look at this. It's closed above the 5-minute orange line. It's at the 5-minute yellow. So if we get a little bounce back here, then we'll look at the trade up. Okay, let's see how this pans out. We didn't get much of a pullback, but I suppose you could have. Did we get it here? No, it wasn't much. Well, but anyway, it probably come back down a bit more anyway. Here we go. This is what you're looking for. This. Right, so you're back in here now. Halfway up a green candle. Let's go and have a look. Right, I was hoping for a bit more of a pullback than that, but I suppose you could have taken it. Uh, you know, so in effect, you would have been in, going in on that candle there like that. You understand? Very high up. Let's have a look. But you would have won. That candle you were in on there. Oh, that candle you were in on there. So you would have won that. Okay, and that was there. This trade there. Do you understand, guys? You just wait for that pullback, and then kaboom. You had one here as well. Look, the Dow must have been massive mom as well. Big mom numbers for that to happen there. Okay. And the pullback, I'm not sure if it was this one or that one there. Probably this second one here. So you would have been on that candle, and you would have been 10, 20, 30, 35 pips up before that little red there came. Right, so you had loads of time to decide whether to stay in or get out. And if you stayed in, easy 50 pipper. Okay, so again, yeah, it is about the entries, guys, but the system, you know, as far as the blues are concerned, if you can wait for the system to tell you, you know, that it's reversed with the blues, then this is the best way to do it. You know, and you'll get your trades after that, guys. Look here. Well, it was actually before that one. It was there. So you would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 down on the Nasdaq, and then you would have had this one up here. You know, whereas the Dow was a bit messy. Fine, you might have been in and out a few times, but then once that happened there, you got that one. Okay, so again, you know, if one looks messy, look at the other. That's the best thing I can say. And you know, you're only talking, you know, it's not even an after session yet, so let's go and have a look. Another one here. Look, see it here. Okay, there, down. Okay, blue's in, so you might not take another. Broke daily. Was a big one as well. You'd definitely nailed the 50 pipper there. Right, so let's go and have a look. Get you to reverse. There you go. Close below. Okay, a lot of you are panicking here. You're thinking, oh God, yeah, I've missed it. You haven't, because this will pull back and then go again. Okay, definitely got 1 hour red yellow now as well. So here we go. Pulls back. Bang. This is where this kind of confuses some people, this guys, when it goes back up above. Okay, but you know, it's like I keep saying, your direction isn't dictated here. You do not get direction from a 5-minute time frame. Your direction is the LTs, right? You're outside daily for 8 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour. That'll come back, that red yellow, right? But even if you were a little confused here because of this, then you could have looked up here, guys, and seen on the Nasdaq that it was crystal clear. I mean, you know, you'd have already seen that there, so taking that trade down there, okay, you know, and that was somewhere here, like that. So you would have won. Or maybe a bit lower, maybe the next candle or 2 down, but even so, you still would have won 50 pips. Remember, it's the setup, guys. Okay, and your setups are made on the 5-minute time frame and the HA time frame. All right, so your direction, your setup, and your entry. Okay, your setup isn't on the Renko. That's your entry. If you're going to do it my way. Okay. Excuse me. This one here. If you took this, is again, this, I'm going to keep pushing this because it's really important, right? The entry, because if you were in there, look, 10, 20, 30, You were 45 pips up before it did that. Right, so you could be thinking to yourself, well, you know what? Even if this is a break even, you know, I'm going to stick in. You know, you won't lose anything on that because you're well up. Okay, quick look. Right, so you see what I mean? Even if you said it was a break even trade, right? That's where you would have been out here. Do you understand, guys? So you had all this time from there to there to decide whether to take some pips or just leave it in case it did go down and give you the 50 pips. Do you understand? That's why this entry is it's really important that you get an early entry system. Okay? All right? Right. So let's just have a look at this NASDAQ. It's on here again. So let's see. It slows down the NASDAQ in after session, by the way, guys. You won't see the same on, it won't look the same on the Rencos as the Dow does. Okay. It will change, you know, it's because it's still 10 pip candles, okay, rather than, you know, going smaller. You could go to 5 pips after session and do it that way. You might be able to get better entries than off BB bands rather than, you know, like taking a trade halfway up here. Something you'll have to look into yourselves. Okay, and again, it's going to be messy now, but again, this is not the perfect trending or strong bias markets, guys. Look at all the blues. You know, this kind of market where I'd have enjoyed, but a lot of you wouldn't. Okay, let's see if I can find one more. I don't know. I want one with a good trend showing. No, that's, show me a good one. Oh, that looks like a good one, doesn't it? So, yeah, we'll have a look at this one. Right. Where were we? Again, you know, look over here. Guys, this is the kind of thing I love. You know, it's one of the first places I look, guys, is this time frame here, 4 hours. Right, it's, you know, you break a 4 hour BB band and usually reverses. Okay. What time are we? Yeah. Opening session, opening bell is gone, and there we go. That was some kind of second move here. There. See it? That second move because it bounced. It's already bounced twice. That's the thing. It's like there and then bounced again. So that is probably the trade I would have taken there. I actually risk these sometimes because opening bell makes a massive gap between the BB band and the orange line. So, you know, sometimes I just take them anyway, knowing it's going to come back to the orange line. You don't have to do that. You know, you can play the system, trade the strategy that I am pointing out today. But the bounce was there, and that was a second move. That was a beautiful trade. Okay. Let's just flick through and see a few. Oh, God. Again. Look here. Hi, Mum. Look at these. Can you imagine being in there? Okay, and you're 10, 20, 30, 35 pips up before it does that. Now, it means you don't have to panic about getting out because it's not gone into your stop loss or gone anywhere near tripping your break even stop loss out. Okay, and then, you know, 50 pipper. It's one there. Okay, you might even have taken it again. There, 50 pipper, one. Okay, because of this here. All right, so you know, work on these entries that I'm pointing out. Y'all know the system, or most of you know the system. Any newbie coming in now, this is the way to trade this system. You go with the flow. You just keep going with the flow until the blues appear. When the blues appear, okay, especially when they've broken the bigger time frames like that one there, it didn't break it, but it was level with it. You can see there, right? Um, that's when you start to reverse, but you wait at the minimum until it closes below or above the yellow. I mean, again, sometimes the second moves are just insane. I mean, you had that one there that closed above, sorry, the 5 minute orange line. Okay, then it's pulled back and then gone. You can see the pullback here, right, and then gone. All right, we had another one there. Okay, that one I think closed just below the 5 minute orange. So you had that one there. So the blue, yeah. Okay, so again, this one now probably down here. You could be in there. Oops. Yeah, on that candle, my drawing's getting worse, guys. There, like that. Okay. Let's just flick on a bit, see what happened here. Bang. Yeah, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 pips up at the minute. If this comes down to... Ooh, you little... I'll show you in a minute. Just flick on and see. Yeah, I think that's it. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. Right. So you were in here. Right. This was it. Pull back. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 pip there. But again, because you were in here, right, you didn't have to worry about that candle. Okay, you had loads of time to make up your mind whether you're going to stay in or get out. Okay, and that's the importance of that entry. But again, when you look at the system, down, down. Okay, what did we say? This one here, wasn't it? So you had that one down, that one down, that one down. All right. And it's just a matter of patience, guys. If you can be patient and wait for the blues to start doing their job, then you're going to do it right. And honestly, I'm showing you, I don't know, what, anywhere from 6 to a dozen trades a day on these recordings, right? And you want 3, 4 at the most. Yeah, think of it this way: you know, 200 pips a day. It's 1,000 pips a week. Anyway, we'll just flip through now. Look, just keeps going, and you see the double figure momentum, guys. Look where it's going from with the double figure momentum, and look where you have been in. Bang. You know, bang, bang. Look, getting nowhere near the 5 minute orange line, and this is what happens. And when that goes super like this setup, you start seeing this, right? And the momentum numbers like this. Don't you dare try reversing without doing it properly, okay? Because you'll just get hurt. Look again down here, and again look here. There's your setup. You're in here. Have a go here, or there, or that one. Bam. Okay, and like I was saying, it works on everything. You know, you look at it. You had here closed above, and then boom, boom, boom. GU closed below here, and then boom, 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 boom. You know, guys, it's the same. The strategy. This strategy I know works because it's pretty much what I do. 5 minute orange line trading, and I've done this for a little over 9 years now. Okay, and it's pretty basic, pretty easy to follow, guys. It's not hard. It's just a lot of you need to work on an entry system that's really quick, really good, you know. Exits, that's entirely up to you. I know there's a member in the room who uses closing below or above the HAEMA, you know, as his exit, right? But he only takes a few trades and then he's done for the day, takes his profit and runs off. Excuse me. Everyone here, you could have said, well, it closed above here, so you shouldn't have attempted. This is the kind of setup, by the way, guys, that I was on about before when I was saying it's really strong, and it needs a pure rule 2, which means it's got to close, in this case, above the 15-minute orange line. If it doesn't, then it's just going to keep going down. Okay. Look, see, didn't close above. All right. Keep flicking. Look, you can see it just keeps going down. Okay, again, here down. Do you understand? It's just too strong, and when they're this strong, it's just don't go against it. Just keep going. Just keep taking the pips with the flow. Okay. Even here now, you know, I'd still be a little scared of actually taking an up trade. Probably that's why. Look, he's still not closed above. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, closed above there. Right, so if anything, you know, your first trade up should be now. All right. So that's pretty much the video, guys. You know, the strategy, as I've said, if you can get your head around this, and it's not hard. The problem is that members are not patient enough. They think they need to trade straight away, and they think they need to, you know, take 20 trades in the first hour or whatever, whereas I'll take whatever the market's offering, might be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades during the session, and then after session I'll just kill it. You know, that's basically how I trade. It's wait for the setup to be there. The setup's there. It's just a matter of entry then, and exit. And as I say, that's the overview. I know a lot of you like to see it written down, guys, but just take on board what I've said, and let's get this done. Let's get you earning some money. Okay, all right, guys.